Now, for the uninitiated, give us a quick description, Astro Boy. What is it?
He's a human trapped inside a robot's body, and basically he becomes a robot. Dr. Tenma loses his son Toby and wants to recreate him, and so programs a robot with all his memories of his son and human emotions in an attempt to get his son back, really.
And you're voicing Astro Boy?
That's right.
And Kristen, you're voicing...
Cora.
Who's Cora?
One of his buddies. She's kind of the ringleader of a small group of Peter Pan type kids that live on the surface of the earth that run into Astro Boy in a junkyard and sort of take him on in their group.
Yeah, I saw the whole film the other day. I think you did as well. So I think it's a fantastic film.
Now, is this your first Comic-Con experience?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
And Kristen is a veteran, so have you been sort of filling him in?
Don't be scared.
No, I mean,
Don't be scared.
I really don't know what to expect at all. But
yeah, well, what should he expect? What's the one thing that Comic-Con he needs to know?
That anything goes. Anything. You won't see a lot of human beings there.
Right.
You'll see a lot of characters because almost everyone dresses up. It's pretty cool.
Now, do you have fond memories coming back to San Diego, given, the Veronica Mars connection and
Oh,
everything?
yeah, absolutely.
Does it all come rushing back?
Absolutely. Driving here this morning and looking at the traffic, I thought, I remember doing this every week.
And obviously it was just, you just told us about a couple weeks ago the Veronica Mars movie doesn't look like it's going to happen. And is that still the case?
I've gotten no new information since then, but I simply let the fans in on the real deal and what was actually going on. Because so many people were asking me, I felt like it wasn't really fair to them to just keep saying, we don't know, we don't know. Yeah. So the reality is that we just have to convince Warner Brothers that there's a reason to make it.
Okay. I mean, maybe I'll just fund it myself.
Let's do it.
I mean,
I'll go in 50-50 with you.
I'll do 25, you do 75.
I'll do 70.
I'll put in a 10 if you want.
You're in 10
I'll do 60, 25.
I mean, come on, we can make this happen.
We can make this happen, right?
I mean, you'll forego your salary.
Absolutely.
You'll take a piece of the back end.
It wasn't a big budget show to begin with.
Right?
So we can make it work.
It's insane. Anyway, are you familiar with Veronica Mars?
Not very much.
We're going to have to... This is part of the problem. We got to get people...
There's no problem, right? But he has yet to be exposed.
That's right. You need to be exposed. And what are you guys both working on next? I know you got a couple films coming out.
I have another film coming out in October called Couples Retreat.
Yes. I just saw the trailer for that. It looks
you did?
fun.
I think it was fun. It was really fun. We'll see. I'm pretty excited about it. And then in January, When in Rome for Disney comes out.
I did a film earlier this year in South Africa, actually, called Master Harold and the Boys, which is based on the play by Athol Fugard. And it should be interesting. I mean, it's something different. It's a more adult film, definitely not like Astro Boy in that way.
You recently said something about Gossip Girl. You wanted to actually appear on screen in Gossip Girl.
I think it's funny how everyone's been picking up that story.
Everywhere.
I say
the Wall Street Journal did a story this morning about it.
But it's right. It was on the cover of the Times.
It's got the cover of Time magazine.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I like to tease Josh Schwartz a lot and tell them that if he doesn't put me on soon, I will go to extras casting with a wig and just get cast as the waitress or something, and then just shoot one right down the barrel. Though I don't know how. I don't know if I'll actually ever do that, but I do make myself ready and available. But there's also the idea that what if we want to keep the mystery of Gossip Girl? I don't write the show, so I just make the jokes.
You don't?
No, I don't.
I thought you did it all.